What up, you guys? Back at it again. Today's a little different than usual because I'm actually playing a game with one of my buddies. He goes by the name of Cornhub, and my girlfriend, which is very out of the norm because she's not much of a classic or ranked type of a gal. She likes to play Brawl and the arcade games, so whenever we actually get a chance to play classic or ranked, I'm definitely pretty excited to do so. And then to have one of my buddies playing with us makes it even better. So looking forward to this game. Here you can see my girlfriend and I arguing about who's going to jungle, and I end up winning that battle. She's playing probably one of her favorite heroes, Kagura. So in this game you'll see that I'm going to use Bloody Retribution. I use it pretty aggressively. I feel like you can do so with Balmond, given the fact that he has his ultimate to secure buffs with. So here I am kind of just mindlessly clearing this blue buff, getting a little help, appreciate it. Then this Franco starts invading, but luckily my buddy is down there giving me vision, and Franco doesn't have any backup, so it's not overly concerning. And then at this point you could argue that I was wasting time. Instead of waiting for the Letho, I could have went and got the Lizard Man first and then the Letho. But then I was also going to go and put some damage on that Nana with the Kagura, but it just didn't pan out that way. So taking a look at the map, things are getting pretty wild down there in the gold lane. So here I'm actually trying to tell my amigos down there in the bottom lane to retreat. I don't know what kind of malfunction I had there, but something didn't go right. So I don't usually build Guardian Helmet so quickly, but my heart was telling me to do it, so I did it. And in addition, Balmond kind of tears through creeps with the jungle emblem regardless, so I figured why not. Here we see that Layla's in a bad spot there, so I'm going to go try to help her. But she's a goner, a little too late for her. I'm going to come get this kill. And I'm going to keep touching up this Franco. Any damage helps. And then as you see there, Layla goes AFK for a little bit. And I just keep sidestepping hooks. And then you can see Ruby's coming down to potentially form a little gank. Then my buddy gets reeled in here. Full health Balmond to the rescue. Arguably, we shouldn't be clearing these lanes right now. We should be making sure that gold is for the marksman. But we are just going full trio mode here, not caring about anybody else but ourselves. Welcome to Classic. Really wanted that kill, but definitely didn't want to get hooked and get sucked underneath the tower. I feel like now is a good time to go ahead and take the blue since Fredrin just died. He doesn't have any mana demand, so he'll most likely go and take the red when he comes back. And I'd like to go get the turtle at this point, but we'll see how this cookie crumbles here in just a second. And then this turns into quite the battle royale. It was just such a nice ult and then second skill set by the Ruby. Then Kagura comes in. It's a real nice symphony of skills here. I even throw my Retri into the mix, as you'll see in just a second. And we just won't let this Fredrin go. He must die. There it is, Kagura for the cleanup. And then now is definitely a good time to take the turtle since their jungle is dead, but my health is dangerously low, so I gotta go ahead and get this blue buff and regain a little health before doing it. Luckily this Hylos is starting it off for me, but he's not dragging it over like I hope he would, but that's okay. As long as Kagura's here, I'm feeling pretty confident in the situation. So I'm trying to drag it over now. They're doing a great job distracting the rest of their team away from the turtle, and it allows for an easy secure for us. Crossing the Rio Grande. Finally getting that Guardian's helmet, about time. Picking up the cursed helmet next. Just loving all those helmets. And things are looking dicey here, guys. I feel like I'm pretty much dead. I'm screaming for help at this point. But not all heroes wear capes. Some wear kimonos. Kagura comes in for the rescue. I pop the ulti, and it all worked out. And I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I was worried that the Layla from the bottom lane was going to snipe me out before she died. And I'm dangerously low on health, so here I am, brushing up on my entomology once again. Gonna go ahead and come over and try to pick off this Fredrin, and you'll see I just make a terrible mistake. I fully commit to not committing at the time and turn around and try to slide cancel my skill, my ult actually, and it just does not work out. Very frustrated about that, and so you'll see that I'm hungry for the kill at that point. I pop my retribution on him, and that's the beauty of bloody retribution right there. It does damage for I believe 4 seconds after you use it on an enemy. It's pretty nice. But here we go again. I'm sorry, Ruby, but I wasn't trying to get drilled by Sylvana. Kagura comes in to save the day as always. And then we're going to go ahead and head on out of there. We're scramming. Going to come across mid. Getting very lucky these hooks aren't landing. This Hylos throws down a pretty nice ult, so I'm going to come in. Kill the Franco. Gotta watch out. This Layla actually has pretty decent positioning there, so I'm telling the Hylos to retreat. And then now that Ruby's here, I'm going to go ahead and head out and get some jungling in. And this Hylo does fantastic by starting the turtle, so I'm pretty pumped on that. Kind of figured that Layla was going to die down there. But at least she's acting as a noble sacrifice for us to easily take this turtle. And then if you keep an eye on the map, you'll see that the Ruby does a great job keeping 4 of them busy down there. Letting me, again, just easily secure this turtle. And I'm going to go ahead and push top since everyone else is revealing themselves on the map. I know the Nana was mid not too long ago. She may come up here. And sure enough, here she comes. But the rest of them are down there, so I'm just going to keep moseying on about my way. Keeping an eye on the map, making sure I kind of have an idea where folks are. Seeing this Fredrin in mid. But I gotta clear this wave since the Nana cleared her corresponding wave. Then I start chasing this Nana around, probably a little longer than I should have. Just feeling a little extra thirsty here. And then in just a second here, you're gonna see another disastrous ult. She really breaks my ankles here. She does exactly what she's supposed to do. She comes right in on me as close as she can so she can hit that little corner outside of my ult. Kudos to her. Oh, hello, Franco. Hope you're doing alright, buddy. I'm going to come over here and slide down this way, try to secure this kill with Kagura. And then it's getting a little dicey, so I head out. And she gets ulted, and yes, I'm in the doghouse for that one. And there's a little nice synchronous ulting for you guys. Figured I'd give you the little slow-mo there. Thought it looked pretty darn cool. And now it's that PTL time, baby. Praise the Lord. Let's go ahead and get the Lord, but first I'm going to go ahead and clear these minions so that the other team has to make the choice of trying to come down and stop us from taking the Lord or let their tower go. So as you can see there, that Layla is stuck up there clearing while we peacefully and securely take this Lord. But regardless of how safe you think it is, it's always a good idea to give some extra vision while taking the Lord, and that's why you could have seen me there asking for the vision. So here we are, kind of coming down towards the final push. I'm gonna wait for that Lord to spawn, but my team has other plans in mind. They're trying to attack. That Layla died pretty darn quickly. I gotta help my friends here, so I'm coming in. I pop the ulti. We're just out here making beautiful music. Cruising around, gonna go ahead and try to intimidate this Sylvana so that my teammates here can easily take this tower. And then Ruby gets a nice little snag here that's just followed up by the whole team. And then I go ahead and just waste my ult again because we all know how much everybody loves doing that. Just out here eating tower shots for breakfast. Clearing up this top lane now so we can push with the Lord. Or at least push these lanes while they deal with the Lord. And then that emote right there that the Kagura is using is actually one of my favorite emotes in the game. It's from the Hello Kitty event. I actually don't have it, but my girlfriend does. So she makes sure she throws it in my face as often as she can. And here we are, kind of just picking off these final towers. Pretty dicey of me to be looking through my items here, trying to pick something up, given the location. And then what a bummer there. Ruby ends up suffering the consequences of a very nice hook from Franco. But it didn't really matter because Kagura comes through and lights them up like the 4th of July. And we're just kind of spinning our wheels here, having a good time. One of those matches where we kind of didn't want it to end. But don't get me wrong, wanted it to end. And then another nice hook there by Franco, but it doesn't matter. I'm probably the worst person for him to hook at this point. I have a near full build. And they're scrambling here. They're doing anything they can, and I appreciate the fact that they just didn't give up. And they felt like they had a chance to the very end, and I'm all for it because that's how I play as well. And that'll do it for me, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you guys have a great evening, night, morning, whatever it is y'all are doing. Once again, I hope it's fantastic, and until the next time.